I remember one thing that Elon Musk said about entrepreneurship. He said that if you need motivation to start your business, then you shouldn't start a business. And he never explained it, but I thought along quite a bit about what he said. And so, I finally understood that what he meant was that you've got to choose a line of work, you've got to choose a business where you feel you have no choice but to do it. Like you just have to do it. And sometimes you can explain it, sometimes you can't. So in the case of Elon Musk, like he just had to launch an electric vehicle company, Tesla. Like, in fact, all his friends were demotivating him because it's just such a high risk venture, right? Same thing with SpaceX, even worse. It's such a high risk venture that his friends were telling him, Elon, don't do it. In the case of SpaceX, he talked about a friend who would send him a compilation video showing all the explosions from companies that have tried to launch a rocket. So it's crazy. His own friends were trying to demotivate him. But as far as Elon is concerned, like it's not about motivation. Either you feel that you have to do it or you don't feel you have to do it. Motivation is not part of the equation. Same thing with Jack Ma. I mean, the guy is not a computer programmer. He doesn't know anything about computers. He doesn't know anything about internet. But when he went to Seattle and he saw Yahoo and he discovered Google, when he came back to China, he thought, I have to launch this company, Alibaba. I have to launch this company because I want to put Chinese companies on the map. I want them, he had this strong nationalistic belief that China and Chinese companies and Chinese entrepreneurs must be on the map. They must use internet for economic empowerment and for national economic security. So, he started packing like 18 friends into his tiny apartment, and they were all working around the clock to create Alibaba. And in the first 3 years, he didn't make any money, but he just had to do it. Now, it's probably the case that most people don't have the same kind of belief or the same kind of conviction that Jack Ma or Elon Musk have, or even Bill Gates. But you look at those guys, and it's just Steve Jobs also. It's just amazing that at the beginning, you know, they, they should have abandoned their vision or their goal, because the odds were against them. So, a normal person who believes in motivation would ask a question like, how did Steve Jobs motivate himself? How does Elon Musk find the self motivation to do that? But the answer is quite clear. Like Elon said, if you need motivation, don't do it. Because at some point, it's going to be so hard running your business that, you're going to quit. You're going to quit. But if you don't have the option of quitting, because you feel deep inside of you like you just have to do it, even if you lose your shirt, you lose all your money, you just have to do it. It's your mission, it's your purpose. That's when you become unstoppable. And paradoxically, when you remove the possibility of quitting, the possibility of abandoning your dream, your goals, then other people will feel it. They're going to feel this guy is unstoppable. He doesn't have any more money. He doesn't have any more human resources, and he's still doing it. That's when people begin to flock you. And in fact, that's what happened to Elon Musk. At one point around Christmas, he was Tesla was on the verge of bankruptcy, and sorry, I forgot. Is it Tesla or SpaceX? Anyways, one of these two companies in 2008 was on the verge of bankruptcy. He didn't have any money anymore. He was borrowing money from his friends just to pay the rent, and he put all his money in, and and he saved a Tesla, um, and sorry, I think it was SpaceX, but anyways, it's Tesla or SpaceX. He put all his money in, and that's when other investors began to believe in him, because now they can see that Elon is not going to abandon the game. Like all his money is in, all the money that he made from selling PayPal, he's all in. And when you're all in like that, and investors and people around you believe you, customers believe in you, and they go with you, and that's how you win. So if there's one thing you can learn from Elon Musk, it is that don't try to motivate yourself. Instead, do something where you have no choice but to do it. It's just in your nature.